Hey guys, Chris from Reaper Fishing, New Jersey. Thanks so much for tuning back in. Hit that like button, subscribe if you dig the videos. So guys, today I went out and I used my collapsible topless traps. Did a little bit of crabbing. We got a good mix of number ones and number two Jimmy crabs, male crabs. I'm gonna go ahead and do a final count in a second, see how many I got. And then I'm gonna meet you up back in my kitchen again, and we're gonna do homemade Mom's crabs and spaghetti. It's my homemade crab gravy sauce. It's absolutely delicious. I'll show you guys that recipe. And then I'm going to show you real quick how these topless traps work. So pretty neat, as you can see. You can stack them all up. I believe this is 10 or maybe 12. And all you got to do is pop the first one off. All right guys, so then what will happen is you go ahead and just drop it down to the bottom. You can see it totally collapses. Then the crabs can scurry right on in there. And then you go past your line. I like to put them right in a perfect line. The float just kind of hangs up. You grab the float, grab the line, pull it up, bingo, you're good to go. Right here at the bottom is where the bait goes. There's a nice spring there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can see that. There's a spring at the bottom where the bait goes. All right guys, the other neat part of the video here is we're gonna go ahead and compare bunker versus chicken. I used just frozen bunker, and then I used chicken drumsticks, and I actually marinated them in some cheddar oil. So we'll see. I think in the end, actually, the chicken ended up beating the bunker. It seemed to be that kicked in kind of later in the trip. So hopefully I can go ahead and look at all the footage and come up with a final tally. It was tough to do it real time, managing the boat and the trot line and things like that. But we'll go ahead and see. Approaching one of the creeks I've been doing real well at. It's producing pretty well this summer. One of the neat things of you know, fishing and crabbing near Atlantic City, just saw a guy get arrested. That was pretty cool. Had a little adventure getting under the train bridge. I'm really glad I didn't video that. Almost took off my center console, so that was pretty fun. And what we can do too is, as we're checking, you know, we can really kind of anchor, and should be able to really be pretty easy to go up and down. Just about 9 feet of water now. I really want to kind of be really pretty much right on the edge here, and just about, I'd say 4 to 5 foot. I've really been getting it right on the outside of the mouth of this creek. We got bunker versus drumsticks, chicken, marinated in cheddar oil. We'll see, guys. Bunker needs to thaw a little bit more. Still pretty frozen, but that'll get us started. Bunker right in there. Boom. Oh yeah, we're laying out pretty good in the line there, guys. Pumped. Let's do a couple chicken. So again, guys, these are chicken drumsticks marinated in cheddar oil. So what we're gonna do, guys, I'm gonna sit right here so I don't have to keep bending over, and we're gonna use our trolling motor, hopefully, to get us right on our string. Approaching our string now. Haven't really been soaking for all that long, so we'll see. Problem is, it's a little windy, so let's keep her. Guys, it's definitely tough with the wind today. It's just ubiquitous here in New Jersey. Not much you can really do about it. Nice one, guys. Bunker. Bring me another barrel. I'm coming around. Guys, this is fun. I can't lie, this is really fun. I think we just need to space them out much better. I'll get the hang of it. Just like anything, it's a learning curve, you know? I know I look silly with this thing on my head, but I'm trying to get a couple different angles here, you know? So guys, what I'm shooting for is 2 dozen. I found 1.5 dozen is necessary for crabs and spaghetti. 2 dozen is really gets you nice and crabby. Oh, that's a keeper. Bunker. Oh yeah. 2 females. I don't keep females. Guys, I don't keep females. I don't care how big they are. I just don't. You know, one female can make, God, I think 20,000 eggs or something like that. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. Let them go. Also, I don't like the way they taste. I think they taste way different. Some people love them. I don't. I think it's too sweet. Chicken is not working, guys. Ooh, 2 keepers. There we go, guys. 2 keepers. Chicken. So far. Oh, look at that, guys. Little baby flounder. Let's let him go. That's cool. Guys, last night I was using a sabiki rig trying to catch spot for tuna bait. I caught a keeper flounder. That was pretty cool. I let him go. Starting to get it down a little better. Oh yeah, bunker. Oh, that's a nice one, guys. It's a decent one. Chicken. Woo-hoo. Almost like out of nowhere, they're getting the scent of the chicken. Current's still ripping pretty good. I actually think that as this current mellows, it's going to get a little better. So guys, I've said this before on this channel. Man, this Minn Kota Riptide Ulterra, it's worth its weight in gold. It's just been awesome. Chicken. Just as I say that, got 2 keepers. Chicken. Screw it. Stick it out, guys. Just as I say that, we get 2 keepers. Yeah. Keeper. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll let it go. Whoa, guys, that is a monster. Dude, guys, that's a monster. Absolute monster. Look at that mamma jamma. Hey, buddy. Wow, that's a big one. Hey, bud. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. So there we got one real nice one, and then what I could do is, while I'm waiting to sort this out, I can get those. I can hit that anchor function. Oh yeah, chicken. Oh, that one feels heavy, guys. That one feels heavy. Oh yeah, chicken. Positive. Bunker. Keeper. Look at this dork. Look at you. Look at you, you dork. And your boat goes fast, you dork. What a dork. Monterey. What a piece of crap. Alright, hold on, team. That guy just had to show us how fast he could go. Alright? Good job, bud. Good job. Your boat goes fast. Chicken. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to move the string over to here, huh? What do you think? Yeah, let's move it. Maybe 1 or 2 more, let's see. I'll be pumped. Pretty cool, guys. I've been wanting to do this video all summer. I just get so distracted with tuna fishing, maintaining the boat. So pretty cool. I'm pumped. Great way to spend a nice September day. All the kids are back at school. All you Pennsylvanians are back home. Nothing against you. Just glad you had to leave. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. My brother-in-law and sister live in Pennsylvania, by the way, guys, so I'm allowed to talk smack. There you go, guys, on the bunker. Nice male. Oh, that one feels heavy, guys. Another male on the bunker. Yep. Feeding my buddies. I love seagulls. I love seagulls. Tourists don't like them, but that's because they eat all your boardwalk fries. I'm not a boardwalk fry kind of guy. So guys, in retrospect, I would have done this up against these pilings the whole way through, or the bulkhead I should say, or found a better sheltered spot. But it's blowing pretty good today. That would have been tough. That's another male and chicken keeper. I don't know if you can see, guys, how that stacks up real nice. All right, there's our catch of the day. We'll count them when we get back home and clean them. So I'm gonna call it a day on the crabbing. I'll meet you guys back at the house for sure. Quick little reminder on how to clean them, I'll show you. And then I'm gonna show you how I make Mama's home crab gravy. All right, guys, so definitely, yeah, mix the number 1s and 2s. That's definitely a nice number 1. This is that big jumbo. That one's 6.5 inch point to point. That's a number 2. Definitely a number 2. This guy's definitely a number 2. That's a 1. Down in Maryland, they'd probably be laughing at me. That's a 1. They get just jumbos down there. That's a little number 2. So let's see, guys. Let's see how many we got. $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28. Boom. I'm pretty sure I let 1 or 2 go. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and clean them. So again, you flip them over. So again, this is a male, all right, Jimmy. He's got the point, all right. I showed you out there, the female has the pyramid. So you just flip them right over, grab that point, flip them over, put your thumb right there. Ooh, he tried to get me. And then just rip the top off, all right. Bingo. It's nice living right on the bay. Yeah, you don't have to worry about your scraps. Unless it's tuna carcasses, then the neighbors don't like if I throw the tuna carcasses overboard. I can't do that. But blue call shells, if they start complaining about that, then they got real problems. That's it, guys. Then what you'll go ahead and do, so this is his mouth. You just put your thumb right in there, rip that out, take the gills off. All right. And what I do is I just put my finger right through, get some of the guts out, and then put it on some water. I'll just put some water right in the middle there. Bingo. All right. Let's do a big guy start to finish. All right. That's a male. All right. He's gonna be tough. Rip off his carapace. All right. Rip his mouth out. Rip his gills off. Again, use gloves if you're not proficient at this. Take out his guts and then rinse it out real good. That's it. All right. All right, team, back up in the kitchen. Crabs are all clean. The one thing I didn't mention, what I like to do, I like to rip the claws off, and I like to halve them. All right, I think that it just gets a lot of the juices out into the gravy a lot easier. So let's go over the ingredients. All right, team, so welcome back to my home. Let's go over this recipe. Again, it's crabs and spaghetti, or Mom's homemade crab gravy. Of course, I've made my own little adjustments to it over the years, but ingredients from my left to right. So, of course, the crabs themselves, you need a whole thing of fresh parsley, a whole thing of fresh garlic, I like spaghetti. You can use thin spaghetti or linguine. I think capellini or angel hair, it just soaks up too much of the gravy itself, and it just kind of dries out. So I like spaghetti. I'm just going to go ahead and do a pound tonight. I have 5 things of tomato sauce. Any brand is fine. This is just what I like to use. And then I just use 1 thing of tomato paste, salt, pepper, crushed red pepper. And you're also going to need a big sauce pot. I'll go ahead and show you that in a second. You know, guys, one of the awesome joys about living right on the water is I get to do these quick little last-minute excursions. It's pretty neat. And then being on the water so much, you know, you get to enjoy Mother Nature, and you also get to enjoy the fruits of Mother Nature and how good it tastes. So I hope you guys are digging these little recipes that I have kind of tweaked over the years. A lot of them came from my mom, some from other friends or family or my dad or whomever. So, but this one I got to credit to my mom and probably her mom, I think, too. So we'll see, guys. I'll meet up with you at the stove. Hey, team, last point before we go ahead and start this recipe, and I got to get it on the stove real quick, because the key point here is the longer that you cook this, the better. You want to cook it low and slow, almost like you're outside smoking. The more time that you let that crab sauce and all that goodness get into the actual tomato sauce, the crabbier it's going to taste. Now today, being that I have 28 crabs, I can probably kind of shorten that a little bit, but I would say minimum 1.5 dozen crabs. I think you maybe get away with 1 dozen, but a lot of times if I buy a bushel of crabs, you know, I'll go ahead and saute a bunch, I'll go ahead and steam a bunch, and then I'll set aside 1.5 dozen number 1s for the gravy itself, and I'll put that on at like, God, 1 p.m. and we won't eat that till around 6, 7 p.m. So that just goes to show you, and I'll cook that so low, I'll just barely get it simmering. But today I think we can probably shorten that a little bit because we have so many crabs. So let's see. Team, so step 1, you just kind of want to layer the bottom of the saucepan with some extra virgin olive oil. All right, I have about 7 or 8 cloves of fresh garlic chopped up in there. And what we're going to do is go ahead and saute them up a little bit. We're not going to get them totally brown. We're just going to get them where they're starting to kind of soften up a little bit. That's starting to look pretty happy to me. Next, we just go ahead and add the tomato sauce. All right. So I'm going to do 5 cans of tomato sauce just because I have so many crabs. You can probably get away with less, but I'm going to go ahead and add 5 of them. All right, guys. Now we're going to add 1 can of tomato paste. Alright, a little bit of salt. I'm Italian, so we don't measure anything. Decent amount. Crushed black pepper. And then just a little bit of crushed red pepper, that's it. A couple shakes of that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys, I'm already making a mess. Uh-oh. Alana's gonna be pissed. So cool, guys. Alana hates when I eat crabs. She hates it. And I love it. All right, guys, now we're just gonna go ahead and add the crabs. Here's one of the things that I found to be really, really important to make this nice and crabby tasting. So see all that liquid at the bottom there? So that's just a little bit of liquid that came off the crabs after I was rinsing them off. Man, I just like to pour that right in there. Get that right up in there, guys. All right? All right, so we got the crabs in there. It's gonna be tough. So now we gotta try and just get all those crabs submerged in this pot. Get them happy. Oh yeah, guys, this is gonna be so crabby. I'm pumped. All right, I'll probably add a little bit more salt and pepper and crushed red. Team, really the last piece of the puzzle is just breaking off some of this nice fresh parsley. I don't even dice it up. I leave it whole. Not whole, but you know, little sprinkles of it. One last stir, get everybody in the pot happy. And we'll clean up our mess so Alana doesn't get super pissed. All right, guys, and that's it. I'll keep this covered, keep it on really, really low. It'll probably take about 2 to 3 hours. I'm gonna head over to the big boat. I got some stuff to do. We got a big blow coming, I believe, starting tomorrow afternoon. It's gonna blow northeast every bit of 25 to 35, maybe even more. So I gotta go hunker some things down. Tropical storm, actually not, oh my God. Hurricane Dorian is gonna work its way up the coast. And a lot of times when those hurricanes come up this way on the northern ridge of it, we get a huge pattern of northeasterly flow, and this one's not going to disappoint. So I got to go over there and get some stuff battened down. All right, team, so we are, I guess, an hour and 40 minutes in, and again, we want to cook this sucker slow. Whoa, check that out, guys. That is looking something delicious. Pumped. So I just bumped up the heat a little bit. Check back with you guys in about an hour, maybe. Wifey's pumped. Say hello to the world, Alana.
Super pumped. Hello. How you doing?
You gotta say hi, world.
I said hello.
Yeah, but you gotta say hi, world. Really? I like when you say hi, world.
Hi, world. How you doing?
Pumped. And Princess Leia over there, she doesn't seem too excited about what's going on at the stove. Are you, Leia? Yeah. Well, did you have a rough day today, did you? Oh, you had a tough day, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perfect little tiger stripes. I love her. We're pretty much done. I'm looking at all the legs. Some of the legs could get a little redder, so maybe another 10 minutes or so, and we're golden, but it smells delicious, looks good. Alana's heavy into it, so we'll see, guys. All right, dudettes, it's 10 to 8, and we are all done, baby. Looking delicious. Just get all the crabs out. We've got plenty of sauce, so no worries there. Put them in a nice big serving dish, let them cool off. They're nice and done. All the shells are nice and red. Looks perfect. All right, so the pasta is done. I'm gonna go ahead and pour a bunch of the gravy right over top of that. Okay. Oh man, guys, that smells and looks delicious. Check that out. Homemade pasta gravy, New Jersey blue crabs. Boom. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It looks absolutely delicious. Boom. And then that's dessert. All right, team, so I just had a couple bites. Not the 2 mile horn, but man, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig in. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything all day. It's about it. But guys, as always, if you're digging the videos, hit that like button, subscribe. There's a little bell down there to the right. Ding that bell so you get future notifications when we drop another video. Again, guys, Reaper Fishing, New Jersey. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you.